in Suttons Bay. I've never really spent any time in Suttons Bay, maybe like 5 minutes. This is a dragon. This place isn't open, which is too bad. It's really cute. I like glass flowers and stone owls. Wild. Well, I'm gonna walk around Suttons Bay just a little bit because I was listening to 2 old albums while I was driving here from Northport. I don't know if you can see that. It's so bright. That little dragon looks so happy. I know he's not alive. Oh, there's 2. Wow. This place is the cutest. Yeah, I was driving here listening. I've never done this before, but I was listening to something of mine that I just released to get a frame of reference on myself. I don't know how to explain that, but I don't always have a concept of myself from an external perspective. I don't know if that's possible to have as a person. But as an artist, sometimes it's frustrating because I think that's why a lot of artists wrestle with a lot of insecurity, because we don't hear ourselves the way other people hear us. No matter what someone says to you, there's no number of fans that can change whatever that is that makes you, I don't know, feel less than, or feel like it's not enough, or feel like you could do more, or like it could be better, or just sort of a lack of concept of yourself. Like, I used to not know how to describe my sound. A lot of artists, I have hair in my face. A lot of artists, musical, lyrical, poetic, whatever. Everybody's an artist these days, and that's not a criticism or meant to be snarky. I just mean, like, if you do something creative and it feels like not commercial, just kind of like for your own soul or heart or spirit, then you're an artist. So anyway, but I think that being an artist is the perfect backdrop for this. Wow. Look at that. Magical. Suttons Bay, nice. I'm right by a winery that me and Brian stopped at. I think it was in our first year of dating, but it might have been our second, when we were on a writing retreat to our friend Elizabeth Blair's mom's house in Traverse City. She had this huge house with a humongous garden, and let us stay there for a weekend and record a couple acoustic versions of our duets together before there was cloud light, and we got to bike around Traverse City on her bikes. It was really magical. Anyway, I can't remember if we came up to the Leelanau Winery that time or if it was on our first date road trip together in 2014, but anyway, never stopped at Suttons Bay other than like a quick 5-minute bathroom stop or something. And so I was listening to these 2 albums back to back, one being Joanna Newsom's Divers, which was a huge influence of mine back when that came out, which I think was like 2015 maybe 2016. Anyway, huge influence because it's a concept album, because it's, chamber folk, it's super like pianistic, classical. It's all the things that I strive to embody. Like, I try to not disown my own parts. Like, I have a conservatory piano degree. I have an MFA in musical theater writing. So, like, clearly I have a theatrical side. Clearly I have chamber folk. I had to play so many Baroque, classical, romantic, impressionist, modern, piano pieces all over the years, and then I music directed 30 musicals, so I've played thousands upon thousands of pages of musical theater, which oftentimes has anywhere from classical to jazz influences to, oh my gosh, just everything. Musical theater is like a melting pot in a lot of ways in terms of genre. So, and then getting an MFA in that and getting to write my own musical. Well, I had already written a musical, and then that's why I went to that program in New York, and then NYU, not name dropping. It was like I was gonna say that's why I went to that program, and then I was gonna leave the sentence there, and then I was like, wait, anyone who doesn't watch everything I do, which is most people, you don't maybe know what I'm talking about. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Where was I going with that? Oh, so I was and I don't know if this is interesting in any way to anyone but me, but I probably have some sort of strange, like, PTSD related issues that make it hard for me to integrate myself, so this helps me feel time, feel places, and feel alive, especially when I'm alone. I don't do this when I'm with other people. I mean, I might sneak off like once on a trip if I'm with other people, but it's cool. Anyway, I was cross-referencing these two CDs. I have no idea if this is, well, they were burned discs on my laptop. I have no idea if this is something that even makes any sense to say aloud, but yeah. It was just interesting to compare my Upward Quarren Dream album, one that I worked really hard on, to Joanna Newsom's, and kind of go back and forth, like halfways of songs. And I think that's all I want to say on that. No, I know what I was telling this story because I was saying that's why I stopped in Suttons Bay. This is not an interesting story. I'm sorry. Anyway, I stopped in Suttons Bay because I have this habit, and I've had this habit since forever. If I liked something, then I always want to go back to that thing that I already know I like, rather than explore new things. And maybe exploring new things, if you know that's who you are, is dangerous, because then you just have more things you like, and you can't ever go back to all of them. It's like we'll end up haunting our own lives. And I'm thinking of ghosts a lot, because some of the places that I've visited or lived have felt kind of haunted, and I don't know why that's on my mind since Northport, but it is. Anyway, more boats, more water. Okay, I think I'm gonna go have some private realizations now, but yeah, I stopped at Suttons Bay because I wanted something new. I wanted to leave a new memory in a new place, a new to me place. I'm gonna go walk by the water. Goodbye. This is very sneaky of me, but this is a relationship goals moment. Just above my coffee cup is the cutest little couple drinking beer at a public bench. And I could tell they were beer bottles. I mean, maybe they were those types of soda bottles that are brown, but I don't know. Seemed like beer. Okay, it was really cute. Bye. Possible best smelling flower ever. Don't know what you are. You can smell it from here. It smells kind of sweet like a rose, but a little bit like more floral like plumeria. I wish I knew what you were. A little beetle on you. There's a beetle on you too. Man. Sorry if you're just seeing a close-up of my nose. I couldn't tell what you're seeing. I shouldn't have probably pointed it at my face. Anyway, wow. This is just such random footage of my first drive day. Happy August 14th. Hello, Suttons Bay. Thank you for existing. Hello, Leelanau Peninsula. Highway 22. M22.